Welcome back, everyone. Our next guest is an entrepreneur, a style and decor maven, former television host, former television bachelorette, cookbook author, and all-round superstar.
Here to give us a sneak peek of her latest limited edition fashion collab with Joe Fresh, please welcome Jillian Harris back to the show.
Exhausted. Too much.
Exhausted, but listen, this is now your 4th collaboration with Joe Fresh, which is so huge. Congrats on that. Tell us about this. So tell us about the latest collaboration.
You know what? So super proud, and I love they keep on getting better and better every time. So it's a 20-piece collection, goes from size extra small to 3X. A few pieces only to XL, but most pieces 3X. There's a mini version, so size 2T to up until they get into adult sizes. And a lot of sustainability components. So organic cotton, recycled polyester, and I think really timeless pieces.
Oh, beautiful. I mean, let's talk a little bit more about that. You mentioned that the collection includes items that are made of recycled materials as well as organic cotton. Why was that so important to you?
Well, I sell things. It is what I do. And then I also care about the planet and think about my legacy. And so, sometimes that's difficult when you're selling out to, most of the women in Canada and sometimes men. And so you're really trying to think about how can I make all of these pieces just a little bit better each time. Even last year we started by shipping without plastic. This year, Joe Fresh has started to take off changing their hangers, changing their plastic tags. And so we just started thinking about what kind of materials can we use that could be more sustainable?
Little baby steps. I love that.
100%.
Love that.
I do think that we're going to have to take, as a society, bigger and bigger and bigger steps. And so I'm really challenging myself and brands that I partner with. And as you know, I've got the Jilly box and really thinking strategically. And sometimes you just have to say no, I got to do something different. And so, yes, baby steps, but we're going to keep on those steps. We're going to keep getting bigger.
Can we ask you about your Jilly jacket? Because it basically, in the last collections, it's the first thing to sell out.
Yes.
It's always incredible.
Yeah.
What do you think is the piece from this latest collection that's going to be the one that goes?
I think that jacket will be the one to go. It's incredible. By the way, I'd recommend you size down. Both jackets are really oversized. And it's really beautifully quilted with these little heart quilted pattern on the inside. And it's stuffed. I don't think that's the technical term. But a product called Primaloft, which is recycled polyester. So
incredible.
Really, really super warm, like the same warmth you'd get from down, but of course it's animal friendly.
Yeah.
And also recycled.
It looks so cozy.
Yeah.
Looks so cozy. So listen, we love your collections for the mom and kiddo or mini-me component. But have you ever thought, a couple's matching moment with your collection? Maybe with your hubby Justin there?
I try to dress him all the time, and he just wears a white T-shirt. That's it. And he's always spilling on himself. The drama all week is getting the stains out of his white T-shirt. So yes, I would love to design a collection of clothing that he would then have to wear.
Okay, so on that note, this collection does focus on women and children, but if you were to include men in any future collections, is there an item, one piece that you would put in there?
And funny that you say this, because we're actually talking. I have a really good friend. His name is Nick North. I don't know if you follow him on Instagram. Absolutely incredible. He's trans. And he was like, I love the whole collection. What can I get? And I'm like, you know what? There's a few actual gender neutral pieces in the collection. The beige shacket, as well as the oatmeal 2-piece lounge, for sure. And for the kids, the all love tee. But I love a nice, what do you call it? It's the
Henley?
A Henley with the waffle, and nice oatmeal, maybe a navy. That's all I need to see.
Yeah.
I don't know, it's my guy, just a good pair of boxers and a spatula.
And a spatula.
Is that sexist?
Before you go, we got to talk about another exciting venture that you've recently embarked on since we last saw you. You bought a flower farm? How in the world do you have time for all these projects? And also, why a flower farm, and what is your secret to managing all these side businesses?
I think we all made some decisions during COVID that we weren't unsure about. This was one of them. It was actually a cow farm, and then we're mainly plant-based, so we're like, okay, we can't do the cow thing, so what are we gonna do? And I thought, the community on Instagram will love to see me grow flowers. They're beautiful and they're sustainable, but it is the hardest thing I have ever done. I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to keep it up, but it was a learning experience. It was humbling. I got my hands in the dirt, and we'll just see what happens moving forward.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Shout out farmers.
Hug your farmer, yes.
Yes. Last question we want to ask you is, we are called The Social. We're all plugged in. We're all plugged in, and you've got a million things going at the same time. But recently you took an impromptu trip with your family to Hawaii. You decided, I'm going to leave my phone at home. So number one, how? Why? And what did you learn?
I didn't think I'd be able to do it. I tried it once to unplug, but my phone was with me and I just didn't have the willpower. I kept on checking. And I felt like I needed to do it for my kids and myself and my husband. And so I just put the phone in the junk drawer. These videos, you're wondering, like, how did you get these videos then? Justin brought his phone, but I wasn't allowed to use it. I wasn't allowed to touch it. Only he could. So he took all the videos and all the pictures, and I had a disposable camera. We took 6 rolls of, these are pictures from the disposable.
Oh my gosh,
Aren't these cute? Like old school, and these are my favorite. Like, it had the flash. Look at this, is like old stuff.
That's beautiful.
So you know what? I'm gonna do it again, and I did not miss it. I said when I was on the can in the morning, like sitting there in my thoughts, just in my thoughts, like so wonderful.
Good point. Good
That's when I
point.
play my word games on my phone. I don't know what I would do.
I just stared at the wall, and I was like, I have thoughts in the morning. This is
Wow. Your next venture is going to come right from that moment.
great. Right? Yeah, on the toilet. All the best ones do.
They do.
Yeah,
They
right.
do.
Jillian, what a pleasure to have you back. Thank you for stopping by.
Thank you.
A huge congrats, of course, on your latest collab with Joe Fresh. Now, the Joe Fresh by Jillian Harris collection, it actually hits stores this Thursday. That's October the 20th. However, you can start shopping online tomorrow, all right?
Hey there, wasn't that great? Do you know where you can find some equally good content? Our YouTube page. It's filled with discussions, debates, and some laughs. Head there now, like and subscribe.